start a new life and nourish it like a mother and protect it like a father. You got to be both mother and father to a new person. Nourishment, ideas like a mother. Protection, help defend your new life against the encroachment of outside voices that would try to talk them out of it. So you got to be mother and father in this art of recruiting. Call it being a sponsor, recruiting. Being a sponsor. And being a sponsor is like being a bridge, helping somebody from darkness to light, from skeptic to faith, from not knowing to knowing, from no confidence in themselves to starting to gain confidence. You're the bridge that helps people from the shadows to the sunlight. It's one of the most exciting positions to occupy in all of network marketing industry, is the bridge, helping people crossing the bridge, out from discouragement into recognition. Being this bridge, that's what the recruiting magic is all about. You've got the answers, they've been looking for the answers, you've got the answers, and you help them cross this bridge. You see something in them before they can see it in themselves. You assure them that it's possible to be more than they are, therefore they can earn more than they've got, have more than they possess. This is one of the great arts in the world, recruiting. And here's what's exciting about this art. It pays big money. Recruiting. Because now you operate a unique philosophy taught first in the Bible. John Kennedy taught it in his inaugural speech. Zig Ziglar's got one of the best ways to put it. And that's the secret to wealth. The secret to wealth and fortune. Recruiting. Now here's what's exciting about recruiting. With what you're involved in here, you can directly and indirectly affect the lives of dozens of people. Some of you are going to directly and indirectly affect the lives of hundreds of people. And some of you, if you wish, can directly and indirectly affect the lives of thousands of people. Big money. And the pay is according. Big money. If you affect a few, you earn that pay. If you affect the many, you earn that pay. But the secret is found in the Bible. Service to many leads to greatness. Big money. But whatever your ambitions are, now you've got the ways and means. Recruiting. And here's what you've got the ways and means to do. Serve as many people as you would like. This is one of the great arts in the world, recruiting. And here's what's exciting about this art. It pays big money. Recruiting. It pays big money. It pays big money.
What's going on? What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, future millionaires? How's everyone doing? This is Coach Ben coming at you on this beautiful Tuesday evening, our Tuesday night huddle up, our Tuesday night training. Matter of fact, let me make sure we are live in all of our platforms. Welcome everybody. My dog get on my nerves. Welcome everybody. We are going to play a video. I want you guys to get your folks plugged in. Send out those last minute messages, last minute texts is to get your team locked in. We got a great training lined up tonight. Please stand by.
Turn your pastime into your full-time, your personal style.
Everything changed for me when I understood this philosophy. Learn to work harder on yourself than you do on your job. That's the simple philosophy that changed my life forever starting age 25. If you work hard on your job, you can make a living, which is fine. If you work hard on yourself, you can make a fortune, which is super fine. I didn't mind working hard on my job, but things didn't seem to change that much. Then I started working hard on myself to qualify. So let me put it in a philosophical phrase now. This is worth the price of whatever it costs for you to be here today. Here it is. Success is something you attract. Success is not something you pursue. It's something you attract by becoming attractive. And the whole scope of this we call now personal development. You can have more than you've got because you can become more than you are. If you can multiply your value by 3, by 5, you can easily multiply your income by 3, by 5, by 10. But the key to doing it is to work hard on yourself. Now, that's why I mentioned this personal development part is learning multiple skills. If it would serve you, multiple languages, okay? Working hard on yourself. You know, people are fun to work with. The key sometimes it's not fun to work with is yourself. How come I'm reluctant when I should be excited? Right? You just go through this dilemma. The work we do is fairly easy. Mr. Schoaf, my first mentor, taught me, the world is mostly full of real nice people. In fact, he said there's only about 11 or 12 real nasty, miserable, horrible people in the whole world. Now, he said they move around a lot. So you're bound to find one once in a while. But if you found one, you say, hey, there's only 11 more like you, I can handle that. I mean, there's not 1,000. But here's the big challenge, working hard on yourself. Personality and temperament and mindset, talked about culture, all the stuff necessary to individually be responsible, be a growing, attractive, powerful, skillful, communicating human being. And the world belongs to you.
Man, that's strong, guys. You have control of your destiny by simply working on yourself. Man, guys, listen, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Again, Coach Ben here. If you can hear the sound of my voice, please give me some fire emojis. If you can see the chat, give me some fire emojis in regards to the, man, let me get my, I'm discombobulated. If you can hear the sound of my voice and see the PowerPoint presentation, give me some fire emojis in the chat. Sometimes my brain be running faster than my mouth and it just be getting crazy. But anyway, guys, hey, welcome, guys, to our Tuesday coaching call, huddle up call. Make sure you continue to send messages out to your teams. This is a compressed overview on sharpening your skills in an amazing space called entrepreneurship. This is a compressed overview where we come together every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time simply to get better. And we all have room for improvement. So one of the things I do is I pull a topic out that I think is relevant, and I just pretty much just bring that knowledge and information to you from the years and years of experience I've had in this amazing industry. And hopefully I can feed into each and every one of you. I certainly want to say welcome to all of you on our Zoom. Our team is rocking. Say welcome to everybody inside of like the YouTube channels and along with all the other platforms. Definitely encourage you to like and share. Guys, this is amazing. I'm so fired up. The timing to become an entrepreneur has not been better ever. This is an amazing time to be in America and being an entrepreneur. Despite all, so let me justify my words. They say wealth is consumed and generated in the midst of chaos. Wealth is consumed and generated in the midst of chaos. There was a quote that said, wealth is built when blood is flowing through the streets. I'm not sure exactly who said that. I know it was somebody who's a multimillionaire, billionaire. But I need you to realize that if you're listening to the sound of my voice, obviously you have the entrepreneurial spirit. If you stumbled across my video, you're curious in becoming an entrepreneur. And what I need you to understand is now is the time for you to step into that space. If you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, guys, give me some sevens inside of the platforms. If you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, robbing Peter to pay Paul, just getting by, struggling to get, just give me some sevens inside the chat. Seven, seven, sevens. Absolutely, guys. It is time for us to seize the moment. You have two types of people: those who sit back and complain and argue and bicker. And then you have those who say, I'm going to go get it. I'm wanting all of you to be those who say, I'm going to get it. No one's coming to save you. You are the only one who's going to save your family. You're the only one who's going to break your family out of generational whatever situations or curses that are on your family, whether it's the curse of poverty, the curse of renting, the curse of whatever. You have to make that decision, guys. And I'm proud of you. I'm excited for you because you're here. You passed the show up test. So, man, take your right hand, reach back, and pat yourself on the back and say, job well done. Because, man, there's so many people who should be here, but they just didn't make it. They made a decision, and life is based on decisions. They made a decision to watch that television show. They made a decision to go out to dinner, whatever it is, but they're not here. But who's here supposed to be here? So, with that being said, be where you are. Grab a pen and a piece of paper, take copious notes. We're going to be talking about residual income. Ladies and gentlemen, residual income is the music to my ears. Residual income is absolutely amazing. If you understand the power of residual income, you can't live without it. I pulled some information where I wanted to get my message across. If you don't have any residual income or passive income, or at least a plan for residual income, you're living a very risky life. There is no job security. Even high paying ones, like those government jobs. I know folks who are making six figures working for the government for over 20, 30 plus years. And they're living and walking on eggshells right now. They're being forced to come in, given the option to resign or get fired. I mean, come on. We thought a government job was a solid job. You have to be smart and don't rely on just one source of income. If you agree with me on that, please give me some ones in the chat. Understand that I would rather have $100,000 a year in residual income coming in year after year passively than $300,000 a year that have me slaving away every day to get that check. The money you chase will stop when you stop chasing it. See what residual income does when you build that thing up. When you stop, residual income will keep chasing after you. And if you're not around, it will chase after your family. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to read this to you one more time. I want you to take a picture of this because I need you to understand the power of residual income. I would rather have $100,000 a year in residual income coming in year after year passively than $300,000 a year that I have to slave away for every single day. The money you chase will stop when you stop. See, when you have that residual income, you have that quality of life. You don't have to stress out. You don't have to run after, chase. Your money is chasing after you. Everything's in auto pay. It takes a sacrifice to get that. Understand that. It takes a minute, but once you get it, oh man, freedom. There's a few ways you could create residual income. How many of us know a few ways that you could generate residual income. How do you build residual income? So you could build residual income by being a best-selling novel, writing a book, and getting royalties or from that book. That's enough. That's a way. Who in here is a writer, an author? All of you have a book in you. I encourage you to make a goal to become a best-selling author. Your life is deserving to be put between pages so you can leave it to your children. But until then, or you could be a famous actor or actress where you're getting paid for the reruns and your films moving and running and circulating on an ongoing basis, and that doesn't pay a lot after you really look at the numbers. You could become a music recording artist and get pennies on an album. They don't even make a lot of money anymore because they have streams, but it's still a residual income that could come to you. Who can sing up in here? Who can sing and be a famous singer to get out there? And Elvis Presley, Michael Jackson's estate is one of the most wealthiest states still till today due to their royalties. But I can't sing and dance like Michael Jackson. I mean, I'll try. I'll put my best foot forward. You can sell insurance. I sell insurance. I get residuals from my insurance book of business, but that's hard. That's an ongoing grind and selling and things of that nature. Not to knock it, I do it. But that's not a that's it's if there's you gotta sell, you gotta deal with chargebacks, things of that nature, but there's money in that. And you can get a book of business where you get residuals. You could buy real estate, renting and buying real estate, collecting those residual checks on a monthly basis. That's a good way of getting some residuals. Get them doors, but then you got to deal with all the things that come with that. You got to check, you got to make sure you're getting the rent. Then you got to make sure you're doing the plumbing. You got all those headaches that come with real estate, but there's a residual income in that regards. Or you could build a network marketing business that has a reoccurring subscription model. Guys, that's why we're here. Most of you are in this chat, in this conversation, because you are a network marketing professional. You are striving to become a big business builder. You're striving to build a book of business inside your network marketing business. And we're going to show you how that right there is going to set you free. Guys, one of the best ways, and this is where I will share with you, all these things I went over require a whole lot of capital. All these things I went over require a whole lot of time, heartache. You got to have a whole, I mean, it's with network marketing, it's the ultimate leverage and residual income. And I'll share that with you throughout this presentation, guys. So here's the thing. A cool cat named Coach Ben said, I won't touch anything unless there's leverage and residual income when it comes to an opportunity. So I pulled down the quadrants where you have the linear income versus residual income. If you look at it on the left side of the quadrant, a job, and there's nothing wrong with being an employee, but you understand that a job has no leverage whatsoever. Would you all agree with that? A job has no leverage whatsoever. You clock in, you get paid. You clock out, you don't get paid. You go to work, get paid, go to work, get paid, go to work, get paid. Understand that. Zero leverage as an employee. But then you say, man, I'm going to go into business for myself. You become a barber, you become a mechanic, you become a dentist. These individuals are self employed where they own the job. They make more money than usually those who are employees, but they still don't have leverage. If you don't go and cut hair as a barber, unless you own the barbershop, now you're in the business, B quadrant. But if you're not cutting hair, if you're not cleaning teeth, if you're not changing tires or changing transmissions, you're not making money. There's no leverage in self-employed, but you're the boss. You control your hours. You can go as much as you want, come as much as you want. The buck stops here. And many folks right now, when you first get started in network marketing, you are self-employed. You don't have any leverage yet because you don't have enough team and folks duplicating and everything. So most individuals are, we go from employee, and some of us are still employees, nothing wrong with that. The beauty would be getting income coming out of all the quadrants until everything solid is on the right. So you're an employee right now. Your boss is making you some money. You're leveraging and using that money to fund your self-employment, which is your business that you're in right now. And then you take that and you start leveraging it and building a team. And now you move over to the right side of the quadrant where you build up that passive income. You have it where you own the system. You have leverage. You got more money taking place. You don't have to do all the work in order to get paid. You want to get to that right side of the quadrant as fast as possible. So right now, if you were to look at this, where are you right now? Put a B, a E, a S, or a I. Where are you right now in regards to this quadrant? So, and then of course, with the B, you go to the I. The I is investor. With the investment side of it, you put your money to work for you. So you take all that passive income, you take your income and you put it into investments that's going to generate passive income flowing into your household. That's when you become an investor. Whatever you're investing in, I'm not an expert in regards to investments, so I'm not going to make any suggestion there. We have experts who help you with that if you need that advice. But where are you in regards to the quadrants? Are you an E? Are you an ES? Are you a B? Are you a BI? Are you an EISB? Where are you right now? Identify yourself as, and you don't have to put it out publicly, but if you're an E, embrace being an employee and use that money and to pay off those bills and fund your business so that you can eventually your part-time business replaces your full-time income so that now you can become a full-time self-employed moving into a business owner. So now you have your time, you have your leverage, and now you have more income and you're building it up, and putting a portion of that into your investments. So now your business is funding your investments, and it's just a beautiful flow of wealth. Ladies and gentlemen, this is beautiful. Let me show you the beauty of leverage and how residual income is accumulated. See, if you, this is you, are the only one responsible for the income that's coming into your household, you put in 5 hours, you get paid for 5 hours. You go and put in your 40 hours at your job, you get paid for those 40 hours. But if you go out and bring on 5 other business partners and everybody still does their 5, now you're getting paid off of 25 hours plus your 5. Now you're getting paid for 30 hours. Do you see how powerful this business model is? And then if those 5 go get their 5, you got 25 people, and everybody just puts in their 5 hours, 5 hours, whether that's 5 hours a day or 5 hours a week, 1 hour a day, whatever it is. That's 125 hours, a total of 155 hours that you're leveraging. You only put in 5. Guys, this is absolutely amazing. J. Paul Getty, the first registered billionaire said, I would rather have 1% of 100 individuals' efforts than 100% of my own. If you understand the power of this slide right here, you will go all out and go crazy about recruiting and bringing on a team where you have leverage and residual income. If you haven't seen my video that I did last week, I think it was, on recruiting, go to my YouTube channel, go inside my channel, you'll find recruit, recruit, recruit. You want to go in there and listen to the 12 success principles in recruiting. I think that's the title I gave it. But man, recruiting allows us to leverage where we're not the only ones responsible for our income. And in doing that, you have you're building a team, you're building leverage, you're building residual income where your money is now chasing after you instead of you chasing after your money. Guys, if you understand residual income, you will walk through a wall, you will run through a brick wall to get to it. If you understand residual income, you'll never be able to live without it. It won't be right. Understand what I'm sharing with you. You want to make sure. Now, I mean, when you know what you know, what you know, I mean, that's when you say, man, I can't go another day. I can't go another month without having residual income coming into my household. And I don't care that I forgot to put this one slide into this presentation. I'm thinking about it right now. I forgot to put it in. But I don't care if it's just $5, $150 in residual income, which is in part of the comp, one of the comp plans where $150 in residual income or $5 in residual income, $100 in residual income. You want to put or establish residual income coming into your household. Because if you could get $1 in residual, you can get two. If you could get two, you could get 20. If you could get 20, you could get 100. If you could get 100, you could get 1,000. And that's the beauty of this thing. Whereas the key to financial freedom is to create multiple streams of residual income that can be drawn upon in times of economic uncertainty. That comes from Robert Allen. That's imperative, ladies and gentlemen. So we want to make sure that you put residual income into your portfolio. We have an amazing business model. In the network marketing space is one of the most powerful vehicles, as I stated, to build a residual passive income. And if you with being with the right company, you can will it off to your children and your children's children. So now that money that we build up, that residual compounding income, is willed to our children, our families. So when we leave, our estates still get that flow of income and revenue going into the estate. Guys, that's major. That's freedom. Understand what I'm sharing with you. That right there is where peace of mind comes. All right. So this is it. This is our short overview. And I did have one. No, I don't have any more slides. I had a slide. I didn't even put it in there, guys, where I broke down what the equivalent of residual income was on each levels. Where if you had $100 coming in, what that was the equivalent of. Don't have it, guys. I apologize. But hey, I try to keep these presentations very sharp and tight. I thank each and every one of you for listening in. I encourage you to come back next Tuesday at 8 o'clock, where we'll be bringing some more content to you, some more training. If this helped you at all, please give me some fire emojis, and we'll go from there. Let me make sure we don't have any questions. Anybody, any questions out here? All right. Well, hey, listen, guys, I appreciate each and every one of you. Let's get after it. And thank you, guys. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Hearts, hearts, good stuff. Man, so listen, everybody, God bless everyone. Take charge. Enjoy the rest of your day. We have events that's going on. As a matter of fact, there's an event tonight that's taking place. Miss Zena is doing an overview. I don't have your flyer, Zena. If you could put it in the chat, that would be great. In terms of your website or your Zoom, if you have that, that's going to be tonight at 9:30, I believe. Is that correct?
Yes, Coach Ben. Tonight, 9:30 Eastern Time.
Awesome. Yes. Awesome. 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 So, guys, yes. So, man, grab your folks. If you understand residual income, you would walk through. No, you won't walk through. You will run through a brick wall to go and get it. And residual income is on the other side of doing the proper activities, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go get it. This is the bottom of the hour. We'll conclude tonight's presentation. Thank you so very much, guys. God bless. Take charge.
Great job, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Parker. Appreciate you, sir.